Our planet, Earth, enjoys a privileged position in the solar system. But what if this balance was disrupted? Imagine Earth drifting inward towards the Sun. Could life persist under such extreme conditions? The Sun would grow larger and hotter. The atmosphere and oceans would be altered. Witness Earth transform, shaped by the Sun. Our understanding of the solar system is constantly evolving. Earth's current orbit, a delicate balance of speed and distance, is what makes our planet habitable. But could this orbit change? A large enough gravitational disturbance, perhaps from a rogue planet passing through our solar system, could nudge Earth inward. This cosmic push would set our planet on a new course, slowly spiraling towards the Sun. As Earth drew closer, the gravitational pull would intensify, causing Earth to accelerate. Years would become shorter as Earth completed its orbits more rapidly. This journey towards the Sun would be a journey into the unknown. The Sun, the star at the center of our solar system, is the ultimate source of energy for life on Earth. As Earth ventured closer, solar radiation would increase significantly. Temperatures would rise dramatically, turning Earth into a much hotter world. Evaporation rates would soar, leading to a rise in sea levels. Coastal regions would face significant threats from these changes. Our journey begins with a cosmic ballet, a subtle shift in the gravitational forces that dictate Earth's place in the solar system. Earth's orbit, a delicate balance between the Sun's immense gravity and our planet's own momentum, is not immutable. A cosmic nudge, like a passing star or a rogue planet, could disrupt this balance. Imagine a massive object, perhaps a rogue planet several times the size of Jupiter, drifting through interstellar space. Its gravitational pull, though weak at vast distances, could perturb Earth's orbit. Like a pebble dropped into a pond, this gravitational disturbance would ripple through the solar system, ultimately affecting Earth's path around the Sun. As Earth's orbit begins its slow inward spiral, our planet would bid farewell to its familiar celestial companions. The Moon, our constant companion for billions of years, would be affected by the changing gravitational dynamics. Its once stable orbit would become increasingly erratic. The familiar cycle of lunar phases and the ebb and flow of tides would be disrupted, a subtle sign of the changes underway. Our view of the night sky, a tapestry of stars that has inspired wonder for millennia, would also transform. The most immediate and dramatic consequence of Earth's orbital shift would be the changing nature of day and night. As Earth drew closer to the Sun, its orbital speed would increase, causing it to complete each orbit more rapidly. Years would become shorter as Earth circled the Sun more quickly. Imagine a year with hundreds of shorter days, each sunrise and sunset marking a fleeting interval. The rhythm of life, so attuned to the cycle of day and night, would be challenged as our planet adapted to this new celestial tempo. As Earth draws closer to the Sun, the first whispers of change manifest in the sky. The Sun, once a familiar disk, begins to dominate the heavens. Its light, once a source of warmth, intensifies, casting a relentless glare upon the Earth. Temperatures begin to climb, a slow, inexorable rise at first, barely noticeable in the grand scheme of human lifetimes. The delicate balance of Earth's climate, maintained for millennia, begins to tip. Glaciers, ancient storehouses of frozen water, begin to melt at an alarming rate. The Earth, once a mosaic of diverse climates and ecosystems, starts to warm uniformly under the Sun's relentless gaze. The oceans, those vast reservoirs that cover over 70% of Earth's surface, bear the brunt of the Sun's intensified heat. Evaporation rates soar, drawing moisture from the seas and pumping it into the atmosphere. The air grows heavy with humidity, thick and oppressive. Clouds, once ephemeral wisps in the sky, become massive, brooding presences pregnant with moisture. Rainfall patterns shift dramatically, becoming extreme and unpredictable. Some regions, once fertile breadbaskets, are plagued by relentless droughts, their crops withering under the scorching sun. Others experience torrential downpours, floods of biblical proportions that inundate entire landscapes. The delicate balance of Earth's water cycle, the lifeblood of the planet, is thrown into disarray. As temperatures continue to rise, the very face of the Earth begins to change. Forests, once lush and vibrant, succumb to the relentless heat. Wildfires rage across continents, fueled by dry vegetation and driven by relentless winds. Animals, their habitats destroyed and food sources dwindling, face a stark choice: adapt, migrate, or perish. Mass extinctions sweep across the planet, wiping out countless species. The oceans, too, undergo a dramatic transformation. Coral reefs, those vibrant underwater cities, bleach and die, their skeletons stark reminders of the delicate balance lost. The once teeming seas become silent, their depths echoing with the ghosts of extinct creatures. The relentless advance of the sun throws human civilization into disarray. Cities, once symbols of human ingenuity and progress, now stand as vulnerable outposts in a rapidly changing world. The intense heat transforms concrete jungles into scorching furnaces. Air conditioning, once a luxury, becomes a necessity, straining power grids already pushed to their limits. Blackouts become frequent, plunging cities into darkness and compounding the misery of residents. Water shortages plague cities as rivers dwindle and reservoirs dry up. Rationing becomes the norm, leading to long queues and social unrest. The social fabric of urban life, woven from the threads of human interaction and shared experience, begins to fray. Faced with an existential threat, human ingenuity is pushed to its limits. Scientists and engineers work feverishly, racing against time to find solutions to the escalating crisis. Solar panels become ubiquitous, harnessing the very force threatening our existence. Buildings are redesigned, incorporating passive cooling techniques and reflective materials to minimize heat absorption. Vertical farms, towering structures bathed in artificial light, maintain food production despite dwindling arable land. Electric vehicles powered by renewable energy sources become the norm. As Earth's familiar resources dwindle, humanity turns its gaze towards new frontiers. The oceans, once teeming with life, are now explored for their potential to sustain a rapidly changing world. Algae farms offer a potential source of food, fuel, and even building materials. Deep-sea mining operations are launched to extract valuable minerals from the ocean floor. The Arctic, once an icy wasteland, becomes a new battleground for resources as melting ice caps reveal untapped reserves of oil, natural gas, and rare earth elements. Space exploration, once driven by scientific curiosity and national pride, takes on a new urgency. The relentless advance of the sun takes a heavy toll on human health. The soaring temperatures push the human body to its limits. Heat stroke becomes commonplace, overwhelming hospitals ill-equipped to handle the sheer number of cases. Respiratory illnesses surge as the air quality deteriorates, choked with dust and smoke from wildfires. Skin cancer rates skyrocket as the sun's intensified ultraviolet radiation penetrates the thinning ozone layer. The human body, once resilient and adaptable, faces an onslaught of health challenges in this new, hotter world. As Earth bakes under the intensified solar radiation, the natural world fights a desperate battle for survival. Plants, the foundation of most terrestrial ecosystems, struggle to adapt to the hotter, drier conditions. Forests, once vast and teeming with life, shrink as trees succumb to drought and heat stress. Grasslands transform into arid deserts, their once fertile soils baked hard by the relentless sun. Animal populations plummet as their habitats disappear and food becomes scarce. The intricate web of life, woven from countless threads of interdependence, begins to unravel. As Earth continues its inexorable journey towards the Sun, a sense of foreboding descends upon humanity. The early warning signs, once subtle and easily dismissed, are now impossible to ignore. Scientists, armed with sophisticated climate models, paint a grim picture of the future. The Earth's average temperature continues to rise, surpassing previous predictions. The polar ice caps melt at an alarming rate, contributing to rising sea levels that threaten coastal cities. The future of life on Earth, once a testament to the planet's resilience, hangs precariously in the balance. With the Earth's surface becoming increasingly hostile, humanity seeks refuge. The open skies now represent a threat. The sun's heat is a relentless adversary. Driven underground, humanity adapts. A new civilization takes shape deep beneath the surface. Shielded from heat and radiation, these cities offer hope. They are marvels of engineering and resilience. Hydroponic farms and ventilation systems sustain life. Water is carefully recycled and purified. Life underground offers a chance at survival. Even as humanity retreats underground, the quest to reclaim the surface continues. Scientists work tirelessly in subterranean labs to adapt to the harsh new reality. Genetic engineering takes center stage, creating crops that can withstand extreme conditions. These resilient crops offer hope for feeding a shrinking population. Renewable energy sources harness the sun, wind and geothermal energy to sustain life below the surface. Earth's carrying capacity continues to shrink. Our planet can no longer sustain its population. The quest for a new home among the stars becomes urgent. Space agencies develop advanced spacecraft for interstellar journeys. The first missions launch, carrying pioneers to establish a new home. These brave souls carry the hopes and dreams of humanity. Our journey to Mercury's orbit reminds us of the delicate balance that sustains life on Earth. Nestled in the Sun's habitable zone, Earth is where life has flourished. This balance is precarious, vulnerable to disruptions. The fictional march towards the Sun highlights our planet's interconnected systems. It underscores our role as stewards of Earth. Climate change threatens this delicate balance. Our choices impact all life on Earth. Our pale blue dot, a fragile oasis in the vast cosmic desert, is irreplaceable. Let us choose wisely, for the fate of all life hangs in the balance.